This time, I'm gonna use basically the traditional pioneer method. They didn't have their packs of matches or lighters to carry around. What they did have was steel, something with a high element, high carbon element, and rocks. And let's not get into what different kinds of rocks you can spark with. If you're lost, just find a rock that'll spark. If you happen to be lucky enough to have some steel with a high carbon element in it. Ow, haven't done this in a while. Last thing you need is a way, what's happening here is you're coming down and shaving off tiny little slivers of metal and they're shooting away, melted, and they need something to land on. So what you need is something to catch that little spark and then hold a glow. So you try to get the spark to land on it.
Just like the wood you might use in fire by friction, even the humidity in the air can affect how well this charred cloth will take a spark. And in this clip, I'm in far northern Ontario, and the nighttime temperatures are dipping 40 degrees below zero.
Not a good start.
So this fire was vital to my survival. The cloth is 100% cotton that's been put inside a closed metal can and charred through. Any natural fiber can work, but my secret is using blue jeans cotton.
Oh boy, it's lots of good sparks, but the cloth isn't holding it. That's not a good sign. Remember Jeremiah Johnson? Robert Redford sat there in the bush trying to get a fire going. This is exactly the method he was using.
Another secret to this is the feel. A smooth striking method will be far more effective than hard hitting.
Got her. All right. What I've got now is this piece of charred cloth is just holding a little ember, a little glow. I think you might be able to see that. That gives me some time to put it in my tinder bundle, which is this collection of dried grass and Spanish moss, cedar bark that's been all schmucked up there, just sort of broken up in that. And try to make yourself a little furnace here.
Keeping any breeze at my back and my hands underneath the heat, I blow up and into the bundle.
Whew, close. Make sure you got all your other tinder ready. And of course, birch bark is a perfect tinder, full of oils. Even when it's soaking wet, it'll burn well. Oh. And you're in business. Now, why should you bother carrying a piece of rock and steel, you might ask? If you found a way to get a spark like that, you can extend the life of your lighter and your matches and not even have to use them. And that may matter a great deal if all you have is a handful, 3 or 4 matches on your person.